Yo, what it is, YouTube? This is the man Ricardo Coleman coming at you. Ricardo Coleman 789, that is. And for all my subscribers that have stayed subscribed to me throughout this time, I just really appreciate you because I know that I haven't made a video in like over a month, I believe. And I just thank you for sticking with me. Today or tonight rather, I decided I want to get out here and just bring y'all a little bit of truth. And by truth, I mean like truth according to the Bible. You see, everyone has their own version of the truth based on their own personal experiences, what they grew up around, or just what they perceive everything to be. But what I'm going to bring you is like some real biblical truth. And just so that y'all do know, this is what my channel is about. It is about biblical truth and the man's perspective. And by a man's perspective, I mean a real man's perspective, not nothing that's for the effeminate, but like a real man's perspective. And so, before I get started, but before I go into this video and everything and talk about what I'm going to talk about, if anyone out there is not a fan of anything that I just said, whether you're subscribed to me or not, y'all can go ahead and exit. And if you are still viewing this video, if you happen to see this video and you're not subscribed, still go ahead and exit. Because like I said, my channel is for people that really are seekers of real biblical truth and the unpopular opinion. So, just to let you know. So I'm going to give y'all a minute just to do that, and then I'll go into my video. All right, so that should be enough time. So today, or tonight rather, I am actually going to tell y'all about the Sabbath. That's what my video is going to be about. It's about the Sabbath. Why? Because I'm actually coming off of Sabbath day myself right now as we speak. And so I've already done my Sabbath, and Sabbath is 24-hour time. Some people that believe in the Sabbath, they actually believe that the Sabbath is only a 12-hour period, a 12-hour time to where we're not supposed to do any work and supposed to just rest and everything. But that's actually not true. Just like any other day of the week, the Sabbath is a 24-hour rest day that Yah actually ordained us and actually commissioned us to keep holy throughout all of our generations. And by our, I mean his chosen people, the Israelites. He gave it to Moses and the Israelites when they came out of Egypt. He gave the law to them. And the law already I can't think what the word I'm looking for, trying to say. The law was already something that was already in existence before Moses, of course. But at the same time, when Moses came along, this was when Yah decided he's going to put the law on stone tablets and actually spell out the laws, statutes, and commandments that he wanted the Israelites to follow. These laws, statutes, and commandments were supposed to make up the entire culture and traditions of the Israelites when he brought us out of Egypt. So and part of that culture was doing the Sabbath. And so I'm not on here to try to preach and say like, you should be doing the Sabbath and, try and judge people for not doing the Sabbath, because I get it. But just like mostly everyone else in the world, I also grew up in Christianity and I knew nothing about a Sabbath day. Of course, I know about Sunday service. I know about going to church on Sundays, Sunday school, sunrise service for Easter, the nativity scene, doing a whole Christmas play about Jesus' birth and everything around Christmas time. I know about all of that. I grew up in it and I was immersed in it. But as I was, in my adult years, I actually came across the truth of the Sabbath, and I thank Yah for that. Because without Him allowing me to know the truth when I did learn, I could still be out there lost like mostly everyone else. Because only He can wake up who He wants to wake up. Only He can give the spirit of truth to who He wants to give the spirit of truth to. And so, yeah, I can make videos and get the word out about what the truth is and all this, that, and the other. But most people, they're not going to be able to hear it. So, like I said, it's not for me to judge, that per se. But it is for me to at least get the information out there so that at least, people that may not be aware of it is actually giving them a chance to be aware of what they're supposed to be doing. And we are supposed to be doing the Sabbath. Just to spell out the Sabbath a little bit more, make it more specific. The Sabbath is the 7-day rest that you're supposed to do every single week. So, in the world, we call the 7th day of the week Saturday. Sunday is the first day. And from way back in the time of the creation, Yah actually created the entire world in 6 days. And so when He created the entire world in 6 days, He rested on the 7th. He did no type of work. And of course, you already know that He didn't have Adam doing any work either, because He already had created Adam. So He actually made it to where Adam did not do any work. So the Sabbath has always been the thing, and the Sabbath was always for the 7th day. And if you go all the way through the Bible, from Genesis all the way to the Revelations, I can guarantee you there's not one place in that Bible that's going to tell you that Sabbath changed to Sunday. There's not going to be one place. Now, there are some verses, some scripture that people can use to try to justify the fact that we go to church and everything on Sunday. But truth of the matter is, there's no truth in it whatsoever. That comes from a lack of understanding, or you trying to insert your own meaning to something that you've already been immersed in, like the lies that you've been immersed in. So, like I said, the Sabbath from the beginning to the end has never changed to Sunday or any other day of the week. And for Sabbath, in the world here, we love going out, to the club and everything on Friday and Saturday. Sabbath actually starts Friday night and ends Saturday night. And during that time, we're not supposed to leave our home, especially us as men and our families. We're not supposed to leave our homes. We're not supposed to go spend any money. We're not supposed to go, we especially not supposed to go and be around, people of the world. And you do all of that and more on Fridays and Saturdays when you're going out to these clubs trying to have a good time. So, like I said, I don't have too much time to go into too much detail about all this right now, but it's just that I just wanted to get this out here because it was in my spirit to do something like this, and I just wanted to get it out there. Now, granted, I know there are people out there that already believe in the Sabbath and do it. And, all praise to the Most High for you knowing that truth as well. But there are more people that don't know than that do know. And so this video is for the people that do not know. And hopefully you have the ears to hear so that you may end up becoming a doer of the Sabbath. Because it's also a saying that goes like, if you do the Sabbath, you're actually following all the other 10 commandments as well too, by just doing the Sabbath. And the Sabbath is the 4th commandment that Yah gave us in the 10 commandments. So, like I said, I might do another video sometime later on to go into more detail about this, give y'all more verses. But I can guarantee you that Sabbath is still a thing, and we have to make sure that we keep it holy. Don't go out, do anything. Don't go to work. Don't don't do anything outside of your home unless you have an assembly that actually does the Sabbath day. If you have an assembly to go to that actually does Sabbath day, then that's fine. That's one thing. But do not leave your house for anything else, especially anything in this world, because y'all is not going to like that, and you will be punished for that at the end of the day. Peace. See y'all later.